Hey everyone, welcome back to Take a Break Gaming. I'm Dylan, today Trevor and Alistair joining us, and this video we're going to be talking about 2017 E3's Sony press conference. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is Uncharted Lost Legacy. Mm-hmm. It's basically standalone DLC.
Basically, it takes place after Uncharted 4.
Okay.
It's going to be $40.
Which is a lot.
And what's it called? It's also going to be, like you said, a standalone DLC. So
right.
You don't have, I don't know, it's a sequel, so you probably should own what's it called, Uncharted 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you don't have to have it.
Yeah, and this one we saw more cutscenes and gameplay. It looks cool. Looks fun. There's not much else to say about that. So the next one is Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. Mm-hmm. It's a story expansion, right?
I believe so.
And you are also going to be in a snowy environment, much like in Battlefield.
Yes.
You guys, I have not played Horizon Zero Dawn yet. I've been wanting to. Do you guys have any thoughts about this?
I've played about, I would say, 9 to 10 hours of that game. It's definitely a very fun game, but I honestly, like, I'm just kind of delving, like, I would say about a quarter to actually more like a quarter into the game. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting.
Yeah.
But I honestly cannot give a full-blown opinion because I haven't played it. But
yeah.
as long as they add some new what's it called, machines.
Enemy types.
Yeah, not like just like different types of machines. It's gonna definitely be very interesting.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking like if this is gonna be a new add-on, they need like new enemy types, maybe new weapons and mechanics, new machines if that's different than enemies. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's called. I don't know if you know this, but in the original game, you could also fight humans.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. So yeah, not much to say, but we just thought it looked cool. Next one. We're a little excited for this. Days Gone.
Oh yeah.
So
you guys are at least.
Well, we are because the first trailer we saw was insane. Like that was so many zombies.
Yeah, the amount of zombies was like ridiculous.
Honestly, for me, I think of like unless it's Last of Us, I'm zombied out.
Yeah.
Which they did not show Last of Us.
Yeah, why did they show Last of Us 2? I was expecting that.
You know what? It's probably a silver lining for me because I don't want to know anything about the story. I just want to go in blind. So that probably is actually a good thing on my end.
That's fair. But let's get back to Days Gone. The first thing off, the driving looked great. The driving looked good. There's definitely different ways to approach objective.
Yeah.
Like you could be stealthy if you want to and trap people and make a distraction. I'm assuming you could if you wanted to, you could just go in guns blazing.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed that I liked when you were like saving your friend is how you can use the zombies to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if any other game's done that, but that's cool.
Last of Us did it.
Did they really? I don't remember them doing that.
Well, then you didn't watch the right people's.
What are you? Okay, I mean, I believe you. But I'm just saying it's a good mechanic because, like I said, more options how you play. And one thing I did like, there's zombie animals.
Oh yeah, there's that zombie bear at the very end.
That was like what the fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so not just your traditional zombies. There's gonna be a variety of zombies, so that's cool. Like I said, we're excited for this. We think it's has potential. It just needs to get received well. Mm-hmm. So the next one. This is one I'm a little confused about. It's Monster Hunter's Worlds. Which, here's the thing. It looked fun. The trailer, though, it looked kind of buggy. There were some scenes in the combat and just the mechanics I thought looked like they were kind of...
unfinished?
Yeah. It's just,
Keep in mind, Dylan.
It is just the trailer for E3, I know. But I'm saying, like, I hope they kind of smooth that out. Just the main thing I'm confused about is that I thought Monster Hunters was a Nintendo franchise, always on the Wii U and the Wii and DS. No, I don't think there was any on the Wii, I'm not sure. But either way, like, this is on PS4. Actually, no, I looked it up. It's going to be on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So is this the same Monster Hunters, like, franchise? Or is this literally a new IP just with the same name?
I would think it'd be the same franchise.
Do you mean, like, not a new IP, but I'm saying, I think he uses it as, like, a new sequel.
Yeah,
but its own thing in the Monster Hunter universe is what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, because, I mean, I could be wrong. I assumed Monster Hunters was a Nintendo franchise. Maybe it's not, maybe I don't know. I just never seen it.
I think it's owned by Capcom.
Capcom was in there, but I'd never seen a Monster Hunters on any other consoles that I'm aware of. But, it looked like fun. It just, the trailer got me concerned. I think it'd be cool, though. So, anything you want to add about that?
Yeah, to be honest, that game just not my cup of tea. So.
Yeah, I wasn't too interested in it, to be honest.
It got my interest. I like the type of combat it had, so I'll wait to see what reviews say. This next one might be pretty quick, but it's a pretty big deal. They're remastering Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Which Sony has been like remastering all their classic titles, which is good.
What's really funny was Austin. He actually just bought a remaster of Shadow of the Colossus for PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so good though.
Yeah, and so I never actually played Shadow of the Colossus, but I've been wanting to.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're remastering it, I get the chance. So I might play that. Didn't they say it's being made by a different company though? Like, didn't a different name pop up?
It's the original one was created by Team Ico, which I don't know if you know what they made so far.
They made
3 games.
They last made The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian, the original Shadow of the Colossus, and the game Ico.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But
Those are the 3 games they made.
I don't remember seeing their name pop up in the remaster trailer.
I don't remember either, but
I thought someone else came up. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I am, but I'm just saying. Again, no, people are excited for that because I know this game has like a cult following.
oh yeah.
And I even call it just a following, just in general.
Yeah. All right. So the next game that looks insane, God of War 4.
Oh my god, that actually looks really fun.
It does. I like the fucking. What the fuck is that snake thing called?
Yormingyan.
Yeah, that looked like a boss fight, but I'm gonna be honest. In the trailer, I could not understand what the fuck he was saying. Did you?
Mhm.
Could you tell what he was saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just play it with subtitles, so I'll be good.
Yeah.
There was one thing I mentioned that Trevor mentioned when we saw it that I agree with, is that in the previous God of Wars, the combat was like top down. This is third person.
Yes.
It still looked very fast and heavy.
As long as it feels good, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, it still looks good. Very fast, action paced, but so as long as they get that right, it'll be good.
I liked all the little nods to what's called the previous God of Wars. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, the pot.
Like the pot had like the original Kratos on it, as well as he had I don't know if you saw the thing that actually holds his axe is an Omega symbol from the.
Yeah, if you guys go back in the trailer, there's a scene where you see the part on his back that holds the axe to it. It looks like an Omega symbol, which is really cool. Also, Loki's in the game, which it wasn't confirmed, but that sarcastic guy, that had to be Loki.
I'll be honestly surprised they didn't have Thor or I'm not saying it has to have both, but I'd be honestly surprised if the actual game doesn't have Thor or Odin in it.
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
Yeah, I definitely want to see Thor. Also, like that snake had to be a boss fight, so I'm expecting to see like some underwater combat because you were literally on a fucking boat when you said there. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and one of the new weapons we saw, there was a shield.
Oh yeah, there was a shield.
Was there any other weapons we saw?
The axe and.
The axe was in the first.
It was in the first one, but.
What do you mean? Like the first trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. What's surprise? By the way, I'm gonna just say this. I'm not. What's it called? This isn't a spoiler because obviously, what's it called? Like, I guess this could be a potential spoiler. I guess for the game, even though this is just kind of like a prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be honestly surprised if the kid lives through the entire game.
Yeah, I'm still.
I would absolutely be shocked if the kid lives through the entire game.
Yeah, I'm still like surprised that like I'm still confused if this is actually a continuation or a reboot. But if this is a
you don't remember how the last one. Do you ever see how God of War 3 ended?
Yeah, spoiler warning, but didn't God of War 3 he die?
Yeah, let's call.
I have not played this game.
I'm not gonna say how, but
sorry, man.
It's called like.
Maybe he died, but when he died, he got transported into another.
I think it might be like I don't know if you know this, but like in this like Greek mythology, reincarnation is believed in.
Yeah.
So it's like it's him being reincarnated.
Yeah.
And that's why he's like, huh. This looks familiar.
Yeah. Now that'd be interesting.
The pot.
That would be interesting because one thing I was thinking about the game is how he lost his family. Now he seems to have a family. But if it is reincarnation, he's probably not going to remember that, right?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, is if he does, and I don't know if you remember this, but literally, he dies like 2 or 3 times throughout the games.
Really?
And what happens is he literally
he fights his way through Hades.
He just says fuck you, and he fights his way through hell back to the real world.
That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, and he just doesn't accept death until until the very end.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hyped for God of War. Was there anything else you guys wanted to add?
Little bit like I just want to actually have not just be called God of War, just I wanted to be like God of War something, like a colon.
Yeah,
God
like
of War 4.
Yeah,
because that's just gonna be so frustrating.
yeah, I hear you. One last thing I have to mention about it is going to release early 2018. Maybe it'll probably be delayed.
That's what frustrates me about that is that means it could be the first 6 months of 2018.
Yeah. So the next game, this is a VR game, but it looked interesting. It's called The Inpatient, which looked like a VR horror game in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Looked interesting. Not much to say about it, but it looked cool. This next one, we gotta make fun of. They're making a VR fishing, Final Fantasy 15 fishing game.
Oh my god. Yeah, I called this like halfway through the
Man,
trailer.
we were watching,
Yeah.
we were watching it, and Austin basically was like, okay, this is the game. VR, Final Fantasy, VR fishing.
And then they actually show the title, it is a fishing game.
Yeah, it's
like,
a full-on fishing game with Final Fantasy characters.
like-
I said that as a joke. Because
like, don't get us wrong, Final Fantasy 15, from what I heard, is a good game. I am playing on my channel.
Fishing, though?
Like, yeah, why a fishing game?
Like, if that's a part of it, that's fine, but...
No, that's literally the
That's
whole
the whole
game.
thing is the
You can
fishing.
tell
I know,
there's a
that's-
giant fucking fish in the title. Of course
I
it's-
know, that's why I'm saying is what the fuck.
Yeah.
If that was only a part of the VR game, that'd be fine, but the actual, just was like, hey, fishing with Final Fantasy.
I personally would
VR.
have. I would have rather have like a VR racing game for Final Fantasy 15.
yeah, honestly, anything would be better than that.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but no to that.
That was so funny.
Yeah. All right, the next one that I am so excited for, SpiderMan.
Oh yeah.
This PS4 Spider-Man. They said 2018, no specific day, which kind of sucks. But you guys don't know, I love Spider-Man. He's like my favorite superhero, and I've been dying to see gameplay. This looks so good.
It looks really interesting. The fact that he's like, he's just so like athletic and like how he's
Yeah,
jumping
like-
around everywhere.
I just hope the webs aren't too OP against enemies.
Yeah,
That's
I
what-
loved how like in the web when he's like swinging through the city on his web chasing the helicopter. When he hit that little staircase on the side of the building, he didn't stop. He just kept going.
Mhm.
So I feel like you can just keep web swinging and all that. The stealth combat, that was in some of the previous games, but this looks good. I liked how you can use the environment, both in stealth and in actual fighting.
Oh, that was really cool with the giant, I don't know exactly the correct term for it, but it was like that giant pole, and it just like, he just literally swung in.
Yeah.
knocked those-
Yeah.
Oh, and there was one thing where there was this guy who was being knocked off, and like, you had to press a button to save him.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
oh,
I was about to bring that up. I was like, you could have just straight up killed the guy if you did not press
Yeah.
that button.
Yeah. So the combat looked great. The acrobatic and web slinging. I loved how you could like dodge and shoot a web at the same time.
Mhm.
I definitely want there to be kind of a skill tree in this. How like you can get more moves, get more web abilities. And the one last thing is that the villains. I thought their power, how they had like that dark aura. Visually, it looked cool, but we need a good villain because from what I've heard, this game is going to have video game original content. There might be some stuff from the comics and from the movies, like maybe villains we know. Maybe they'll throw in some super.
Maybe, are you saying like basically they're gonna just take storylines from the comics and stuff and maybe imply that into?
Yeah, imply it in. I'm saying like maybe we'll have like fucking Green Goblin, Venom, Carnage, I don't know, something like that, or maybe
I
we.
love Carnage.
I know.
Same.
Carnage. Oh.
Same. I was also thinking maybe they'll have like some of the superheroes from Marvel come in as like side characters. Maybe not because this is a Spider-Man game. But
That'd be awesome if they did. But
yeah, plus like Iron Man's in the new Spider-Man movie, so I can see him doing it in the game. The one thing I think is our concern is that the villains have to be good.
Mm-hmm.
We think their abilities look cool, but we need an actual good character for the villain.
Yeah.
not just generic bad guy number one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And honestly, I don't even remember in the trailer that guy talking.
Yeah, that was the weird thing. Also, I don't even know if that was the final villain or not.
Yeah, I
he
don't-
could have just been like
He could have just been like
a
minion.
subordinate. Yeah. So we don't know who's by
Like
this.
he didn't talk at all.
I
So
found it very interesting how you actually were helping out Wilson Fisk.
I was just about to ask
from
that.
jail.
I was just about to ask that. We got that shown, so we got a bit of what's going on in the story. For some reason, we're helping this guy, which I don't quite know. All right, last game we gotta talk about: Detroit Become Human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what we saw, there's basically a rebellion going on for the androids.
Mm-hmm. I'm very interested because in the previous E3 we saw more of from the police officer's side.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is quite interesting that they have like the dual dynamic of the revolution and then also
Yeah.
like how it's being affected.
Yeah, from what I know is that it's made by Heavy Rain, the same people who did Heavy Rain and become Beyond Two Souls, or that if I'm saying the name right. So it's like it's a story heavy game where your choices matter.
What I'm hoping is just this, as long as this game doesn't have the illusion of choice, it would definitely be very interesting.
Yeah, it's like make our choices actually matter. The one thing I heard about that would definitely make it interesting, and I think you told me that the other games did this, is how basically if you have you play as multiple characters, and if one of them dies, it affects the story. It keeps going. But the one thing I noticed that I could be wrong, I probably just wasn't paying attention completely, but the guy who was leading the rebellion, he didn't look like an android. Because,
he was.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what's it called? Remember how he said it's like me, you are free now.
Okay. I'm wrong. I just say that because like the android had like that weird stroke on the side of the head.
He did.
I didn't see it. Are you sure?
Yeah, in the beginning he did.
Alright, forget what I just said. So that one's cool. Anything else you want to add about that, guys?
I'm wondering though, are there actual humans?
There are, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no,
like human beings, not like part android, part like.
Well, yeah.
There are humans. That's probably why they're rebelling.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I like the digital graffiti.
Oh yeah, the digital. In my opinion, I'm like, why though?
I thought it looked cool.
I can see someone using it like let's call the equivalent of a nuclear bomb. It's like, okay, we're gonna fire an EMP, and then that would be definitely.
Yeah, that's literally like their worst nightmare in that game. Also, why not digital graffiti? It's the fucking future, man.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
I just thought it was cool. Anyway, so that's the end of our Sony E3.
You forgot one game, my friend.
Did I forget one?
Yes, you did.
What did I forget?
Destiny 2.
I didn't know we were going to talk about that. Never mind. Destiny 2. So, these guys didn't see the live stream they had revealing Destiny 2. I saw it, and I will tell you, all I really noticed that was new in this trailer was they showed the villain. Like, the villain was revealed in the previous trailers, but he was covered in shadow. This one, we actually fully see him.
He has so much white armor.
Yeah, he's the Cabal. He's like a rebellion leader. Basically, what they told us in the story of this game is how, you know, the Traveler gives you the light, the Guardians, and that's how it gives you power. The Cabal guy, he had a name, but I forget. He basically believes that they should have been chosen by the Traveler, that they deserve it, so they're going to take it.
Oh.
And he literally shuts the light off from all the Guardians, so you lose your powers. That's kind of how they tie into the story, where like you lose all your shit and you gotta start all over.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. And so, you know, there wasn't anything that I noticed that was new in this trailer, so I don't really know what else to go on. Do you guys have anything you want to go on about it?
Basically, Destiny 2, I'm trying to keep myself out of basically all the live streams and stuff, because for Destiny 1, I went down that rabbit hole, and then I just got so disappointed. That was like one of the biggest burns I've got on a game, so I'm just trying to keep myself.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of you guys who are watching this ever heard of Angry Joe, but basically the only reason I would buy this game for $60 whenever it comes out, if he's like, this game is perfect, 10 out of 10, buy it now.
Well, okay, I don't want to say 10 out of 10, but if he gives it a good review, yeah. Angry Joe, if you don't know, is a really good YouTuber who reviews games, and he doesn't sugarcoat things. That's why we like him. And I agree with you, Trevor. You know, Destiny 1 did not have a good start. It had good gameplay, but not enough content. After all the expansions come out, it's way better.
Yeah, that's another thing is, what's it called? In, let's just say, 2018, there's going to be 2 to 3 expansions that are going to be bundled in with the original game for $60 then. So unless the game is like basically a godsend of a game, then I'm not going to buy it immediately. I'm probably going to wait a year. Yeah,
I was going to say though, even though I agree with you, Trevor, I'm skeptical about it. I'm going to wait to see people's opinions. I was going to say, though, that from what I saw in the live stream that they had revealing it, there is a lot more in the first game. Like, I see potential, but I'm still skeptical. I want it to be good. I want people to love it the day it comes out, not how Destiny 1 was. But if it's not, I'm with you, Trevor. I'll have to wait for the expansions. Anything else you want to add on that, Austin?
No, pretty much you guys are saying everything I'm thinking too. So.
Okay, I'm sorry. We didn't ask you first.
No,
what'd you think of SpiderMan?
It was good.
Yeah.
I just really, the villain, like, he didn't say it, like, I honestly don't remember him saying a single word.
Yeah, plus, like, we don't know that's the actual villain. But also, one thing about Destiny 2 that I fucking hate is the fucking, you have a PS4, you get exclusive shit. Like, I get that some companies do that, but still, fuck you guys for doing that shit. They get like their own strike in there.
Yep,
that's what really bothers me.
That happened with Destiny 1.
I know, and I hate it. Because I gotta get it. If we decide to get it, I have to get on Xbox One to play with you fuckers.
Yeah.
So yeah, did I miss anything else? Is that it?
No.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. We're actually now gonna end the video here. If you have anything else you want to say about Sony's 2017 E3, what you're most excited for, whatever, let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like, subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.